Good morning, students of class 9. Let's continue our lesson in history. I hope you are staying safe and doing your regular studies at home. So we are doing pastoralists in the modern world, 3.3. Not all were equally affected. So we are on 3.3. Not all were equally affected. In our previous class, we have talked about the Maasai community, especially the elders and warriors. They were divided into two classes, two categories, elders and youngers or warriors. And we have talked about a lot of things. They are about cattle raid and their all these things. The elders have to look after the affairs, and the colonial government appointed the chief. Previously, the elders had the responsibility to look after the matters of the society. But now, as the colonial government appointed the chief by the colonial government, they began living in these chiefs, accumulated lot of wealth. They used to get monthly salary, they used to collect tax, accumulated money they could use for lending to the poor people who wanted to borrow money from them. Not only that, they used that money to buy property, land, animals, and so on. So all were not equally affected. So the chief appointed by the colonial government began living in the towns. They started living in the towns and they were involved in trade as well. To earn more money, they started trading, business. And their family stayed back in the village. Their family stayed back in the village to look after the land, the property, and the animals. They had a huge number of animals. They appointed other people to graze the animals. So their family stayed back in the village to look after the herds. They appointed servants, pastoralists to look after their herds and the land, huge land they had, and they appointed laborers. So in this way their family stayed back, and the chief who were appointed by the British government or the colonial government, they stayed in the towns and they started business as well. Now here number 3, these chiefs managed to survive the devastation of war and drought. Whether it is a drought, whether it is a famine, or whether it is a war, they managed to survive. Why? They had capital, they had money, they have already accumulated a lot of money, they have collected or gathered, saved a lot of money, they had land, they had animals. So there was no problem for these chiefs and their families. So these chiefs managed to survive the devastation of war, drought, famine. They had both pastoral and non-pastoral income. They had pastoral income at home in the village. They had a huge number of animals and a big land, huge land, big areas of land, and they managed to survive. They had both pastoral as well as non-pastoral. Non-pastoral means they had a regular income, monthly income, salary they used to get, and they used to collect tax. From the tax also they managed to keep some money. So pastoral income, regular and often accumulated wealth. They have collected a lot of wealth. So they were not affected much. But the life history of the poor pastoralists. What about the poor pastoralists? The life history of the poor pastoralists was quite different. Who depended only on their livestock was different. The pastoralists who depended on their livestock means animals only, their life was quite different, and they were the worst hit, they were the worst affected. most often they did not have the resources. Resources means the money or the animals. Due to droughts, we have learned about in our previous class, many of their animals died due to drought, due to scarcity of fodder. So very often they did not have the resources to support them during bad times. Bad times means during drought and during famine. In times of drought and famine, they had nothing to save themselves from. In times of drought, so they had no resources to support themselves during these times, bad times. They lost nearly everything, almost. Nearly means almost. They lost everything during the time of famine and drought. During drought, most of their animals died. During famine, they had nothing to live on. So in this way, they lost everything. And they had to go looking for odd jobs in towns. Some they used to go and work in the construction site. Some they used to go and work under the colonial government. Their traditional work profession, they left it because they lost all their cows or sheep or goats. They have lost, they all died. Now they are left with nothing. How to survive? So in this way, they had to go looking for odd jobs in towns. Those who were lucky could get regular work in road and building construction. Those who are lucky, they used to get regular work, and those who are unlucky, they had a very, very tough time to survive. So in our previous class we have learned, do you know that in the beginning we have learned that in Africa these pastoralists never thought of working because there was no need. They had huge number of animals. So they depended on that. But now you see everything has changed, just the opposite. Now they are going to towns, they are going to the towns looking for jobs. Now they want the jobs. Previously they never thought about working. They did not need, but now they needed the work. They have to go looking for odd jobs in the towns. So in this way life has changed dramatically, especially the pastoralists around the world. So now in our next class we'll continue some more. So that's all for today. I hope you are staying safe and doing your work. So we'll meet in the next class and do our lesson, continue our lesson. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the video.